when I was very young and Ramakrishna Puram wasn't the RK Puram of today, शुरू में सेक्टर शायद 3-4 थे, 1, 2, 3 और 4. तो पहली बार जब सेक्टर 3 शुरू हुआ तो my father had an allotment there, सेक्टर 3, 792 if I remember. और मैंने एक बार तुलसी जी को रिक्वेस्ट किया था कुछ साल पहले कि मुझे जाके वो मकान विजिट करना है, तो उन्होंने अरेंज किया और जो वहां पे रहते हैं हमारे कॉलीग, उन्होंने हमारा स्वागत भी किया और मुझे लगता है दैट फ्लैट वाज इन बेटर कंडीशन देन व्हेन आई स्टेड देयर. उसका कारण है वो इंडियन टॉयलेट हैड बिकम अ वेस्टर्न टॉयलेट और जो अपग्रेडेशन हुई है. उसके बाद जब मैंने फॉरेन सर्विस ज्वाइन की और पहली पोस्टिंग के बाद लौटा तो आई स्टेड इन सेक्टर 12 और सो आई हैड अ लॉन्ग जर्नी और सोम विहार, निवेदिता कुंज के साथ आई हैव बीन पर्सनली फेमिलियर. My own personal residence now is nearby. मैं आपको एक चीज बताना चाहता हूं that all the issues that you've raised, they are not only capable of easy resolution, but I think they can be done very easily, and I'll tell you why. एक तो जो सबसे मुझे issue यहाँ पे listed है, which is about the uncontrolled growth of slums, or what I don't like to use the word slums, I like to use the word informal settlement. Well, the term slum has a pejorative meaning. अभी माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कोई 2 हफ्ते पहले विज्ञान भवन से he released 3,034 flats for our brothers and sisters in the economically weaker section, EWS. But that's only the start. 500 लोगों को, लाभार्थियों को उन्होंने चाबी अपने हाथ से दी थी. It's only the start. हमारे ऐसे कई प्रोजेक्ट्स तैयार हैं, जेलर वाला बाग, कठपुतली कॉलोनी. पर इफ यू रीड द मैनिफेस्टो ऑफ द भारतीय जनता पार्टी हियर फॉर दिस इलेक्शन जो परसों निकला था, डे बिफोर यस्टरडे, इट सेज दैट इन द कमिंग फ्यू इयर्स, आई थिंक 2 years, हैव यू गॉट अ संकल्प पत्र, 2 साल में 7 लाख पीपल, जिनमें जो भी ऐसे क्लस्टर्स बनाते हैं सबको वी विल गिव देम द बेनिफिट ऑफ या प्रधानमंत्री उदय या जहां जुग्गी भाई मकान स्कीम. सो ये समस्या तो हमारे नहीं, वैसे ही जो अभी योजना बनी है उससे हल हो जाएगी. जहां तक बात है फ्रेश वाटर फ्रॉम द दिल्ली जल बोर्ड, हमारे यहाँ बहुत एनर्जेटिक लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर है, मैं उनको जल्दी चिट्ठी लिख दूंगा और आई टेल हिम टू गेट दिस डन. ग्रोथ ऑफ क्लस्टर्स वो मैंने हो गया. ओपन डेफिकेशन की जो बात है, आई एम पर्सनली अवेयर ऑफ द वर्क दैट तुलसी जी हैज डन टू गेट टॉयलेट ब्लॉक्स बिल्ट. आई थिंक देयर इज सम hand holding required. If more toilet blocks are required, we will arrange those. If not, let's do some orientation and hand holding so that the toilet blocks are used for the purpose for which they were established. Additional water connection equally. I think the Delhi Jal Board can be persuaded quite easily. I don't see any difficulty in this. The Jal Board has to provide these connections. They have to provide the quantity. और दूसरा, आप अभी दिल्ली का, you look at the topography here, this is one of those premium colonies. तो जैसे बता रहे थे अभी अनिल जी क्या, यहाँ पे अगर वो पानी का कनेक्शन या sufficient water supply नहीं कर सकते, then there is something wrong. Equally, this issue about a community center for 455 flats, अगर ये LNDO का issue है, you can consider it done. I'll get it done immediately. There's no issue on that. Population will be 2 crores plus. Now, with the same land area, if you have more people, it stands to reason you have to rebuild, you have to increase the, cities can grow. I'm sorry, I've been Minister for Housing and Urban Affairs for 5 years, so I'm sorry I talk like this. Cities can either grow vertically or horizontally. If they grow horizontally, they become slums. And if you utilize the space available and build intelligently, I'm not saying build 30-story skyscrapers, you need parking, etc. So please read our Sankalp Patra, which was issued day before yesterday. We have promised multi-level parking in each colony. We have said that the 1600 will all become smart schools. And we've taken pollution control is very high on that list. We want Delhi to become a green city. And Delhi is a growing city. Some parts of Delhi, New Delhi, are a smart city and can compare with any city in the world. But then there are other parts here, if you go there, you would be surprised as even basic amenities are not there. Now, for this to be rectified, I think you need to do a few things. If you have the same government in the state level and the central level and in the MCD, you'll find things will move very fast. I think we give you the example of the metro system. When we started in 2002, when Mr. Vajpayee ji was the Prime Minister, we had zero. We started then, 20 years later, in the National Capital Region, we have more than 400 kilometers of the metro system. And we have in the country total 840 kilometers of metro functioning. We also have another 1,039 kilometers under construction. We were recently declared the 5th largest economy in the world, replacing a country जिन्होंने हमारे पास 190 साल हुकूमत की है. In another 4 years, we'll be the 3rd largest economy in the world. Now, if you want to be a global leader in terms of the economy, you also need a capital city which reflects that new India. So, on the one hand, you have this Modi model of development. On the other hand, you have an alternate model कि उसमें रेवड़ी बांट दो, ये मुफ्त कर दो, वो मुफ्त कर दो. Look, I was born in Delhi. If there's home, it is Delhi. I've lived in many major world capitals. But let me tell you, there's one thing that binds citizens in all these capitals. They want efficient urban services. Nobody says give it to me free. Because if you make the metro totally free, what will happen is it will become like the DTC buses. There's supposed to be a sanction for 11,000. He's got barely 3,000 functioning, and those also are cannibalized. कब खराब हो जाता है दूसरी बस से निकाल के लगा देते हैं. तो ऐसा है. I think the choice before you is very clear. Our candidate Tulsi ji is being modest. I am being much more blunt. When you vote and press the button on the Kamal ka Phool, which is at I think at number 1, you will be voting for 5 years of development, and you are a stakeholder in that development. So please join me. And incidentally, I'm also a voter here from this ward. So I'm also a voter here. Huh? So that's the other one. Bagalwali. Sorry, I thought area wise because I crossed the road. Vidhan Sabha yahi hai, but isme dusri ward mein. But I will also come out early in the morning on the 4th. My request is all of you, please, with members of your family, your neighbors, because this is something where you will be doing yourselves a favor. Because something very basic is at stake. मुझे आज किसी ने पूछा ये MCD के चुनाव है, आप मंत्री लोग हैं. मैंने कहा I'm coming here as a BJP कार्यकर्ता. Our chief ministers are coming because we think Delhi needs the best of development. And if the country is moving in one direction, you cannot have Delhi held to ransom through this tod-fod or revdi baantna politics. Thank you very much. बहुत-बहुत धन्यवाद. और भारत माता की, भारत माता की.